I was in here yesterday taking a shower, and as I was getting dry, a massive spider fell and landed on my foot. Now, I can see why. The best thing, and there's no doubt at all in my mind about this, about staying on a campsite, is access to a proper hot shower. Oh, come on, sock. Come on. You would have thought at 36 years of age, 36, 37, 36 I think, I'd have mastered the art of putting on a sock, but clearly it's a skill I've yet to gain. Oh, I've got another one to do now. I might have to rethink this whole jeans with holes in though, because the weather's on the turn, autumn is on its way. I can't wait for the autumn colours, but it is getting nippy. Ready for adventure? Good morning folks, and welcome back to the channel. We're still here on this campsite that we left you on last time, Bracelands, sleeping amongst the deer. It's been lovely. Emily told you about all the poo we found, and that is because there has been deer on the site every single night and morning that we've been here. Now unfortunately they come before and after dusk, so I have tried to film them, but the footage isn't great, but I did manage one solitary photo. Emily's just packing up the van. One thing about when you stay on a campsite for any period of time is you get what we call proper setup, which means there is mess everywhere, isn't there?
Everywhere, yes. It's all Louise's mess though. She's so messy. She just leaves everything out all of the time. And then moans at me for not putting things away.
Ah, the joys of living in a small space. And because it's winter and it's been raining, we've been battling with the weather. It means we've got wet gear everywhere, different footwear, about 4 different coats on the go. But we've even got AJ his own special winter coat this year, which we're very excited about, aren't we?
Oh yes, it's just too cute, too cute.
So AJ suffers with his leg a little bit more when it's wet, so we've got him a raincoat. So not a thick coat, a raincoat, and it's from Norway. It even says Fjord on it, so it's like top of the range gear he's got. We will update you on what that's like as we've used it more, because we've only used it a couple of times, but hopefully it's going to help keep him dry, and then as a byproduct help keep the van dry, because he won't come in and shake all his wet stuff off. But are we ready? Are we ready to hit the road?
Really? Are you gonna help?
I'm gonna help tidy up, then we're gonna hit the road.
Can't you say what's really going on? What's really going on? Look away, you look away. What's really going on? What's really going on? Would you tell me? Can't you say what's really going on? What's really going on?
Just gotta get rid of one of AJ's beds because Summer kindly peed in it.
Left one of the bloody vents open. Could have been a very costly mistake. Fill up the water.
Empty the toilet.
Empty the waste. Forgot to press record, but that's all emptied now anyway. Right, ready? Yes. Now we can hit the road.
Let's do it. I bet you'd hate you it's on your side in the UK.
Yeah, this is the downside to being in the UK. I have to do everything out my own window. Right, what's the code? Score out.
Bear left onto Bracelands Drive.
Bracelands? She's so seductive.
She's so sexy, this one, isn't she?
So sexy.
If you've got an Apple phone and you use Google Maps, switch to iMaps, because the woman that talks to you is like proper seductive.
She's going, does it?
We call her sexy sat-nav.
Sexy sat-nav.
Google Maps is just Sally sat-nav, she's sexy sat-nav. She wants me.
In 3/4 of a
Listen.
mile, turn right onto Grove Road.
Turn right.
You're such a loser.
got a lot of questions in the last episode about the rattle that's been annoying me for weeks, and did we find it? It had stopped, but it is back. So we're on a very, very, very quiet country lane, going very slowly. Emily's back there trying to locate it, but you're not having much luck, are you?
There's too many rattles to find out what it is. Oh, I don't know. I think there was something in the oven, but no. It could be the back doors. So I'm gonna get her to pull over so I can like re-shut them and stuff and have a jiggle about. Hate the rattle.
Emily thinks it's the back doors. We have had a problem with the back doors before, and I just greased them up, so I'll try that. But let me know, I think this is a common problem for most people. The rattles, if you're gonna buy a camper van, whether it's a self-built or a factory built, the rattles will do your brain in, and they just keep coming, don't they?
Oh, she loves it, bless her.
I hate it. Alright, just need to make a quick stop at Pets at Home to replace the piss-stained bed.
She's such a cow bag. Buddy? Yes? Oh, yes. He loves the new bed. Bits and billion. Oh, yes, buddy, yes. Oh, nom nom.
Obviously not just a new bed, but a big treat as well.
Standard.
That's it, take it in your other bed, mate. How many van dogs do you know with 2 beds?
Been here before, yeah, I do recognize the tiny nose.
And obviously we need to make a pit stop at Tesco's.
Look, we all need groceries. We've been on the road for a week.
Groceries is Emily for snacks. This one's going to take a while, so we'll see you when we get to wherever it is we're going.
Absolutely soaking. Bloody hell, you cleaning it up, buddy?
We have arrived, so we're in the Mendip Hills, and as you can probably tell, the weather is horrendous. It's taken us about 4.5, 5 hours to get here with all of Emily's stopovers at various different shops.
Do not blame me, we needed food.
Apparently we needed food, which is snacks, as we all know, but Emily's drawn the short straw and you're going to have to take AJ out, aren't you?
I am, but it's okay because I'm going to get all in my wet weather gear.
AJ's coat is going to get his first proper test. I don't know if you can hear the rain noise, but it is a proper downpour now, isn't it?
Oh my God, it really is coming down. I'm not looking forward to it at all.
But we've been on the road most of the day, and this one most certainly needs a walk. So where are we in?
We are at Quirky Campers' first ever community camp out.
So yes, we've come to an event stroke meet up, I'm not sure what you'd call it, but there's all sorts of activities going on, so it's going to be fun even in the rain, and we're going to try and film it. We don't normally film events, do we?
No, we're not very good at that part of it, so we'll see how it goes.
We're going to give it a go, but for now you're going to go out and get yourself absolutely soaked wet through, aren't you?
I am, can't wait, can't wait.
And we'll see you lot all a little bit later on when hopefully we're going to do some sort of quiz, but we'll see. I need to find some teammates before we do the quiz though, because me and you on our own, we ain't going to do all that well, are we?
I'm really good at quizzes.
If there's a section on snacks, then we've got this in the bag. Any other sections, any other topics, we are screwed, aren't we?
Yeah, to be fair, on quizzes, Lou carries us.
That's not even true. We are screwed. We'll see you later. The The weather didn't improve. The rain was in to stay and a low mist had now rolled in with it. Not great for camping, but providing a lovely atmosphere, which was also the case over at the tent, where we had gone to take part in the quiz. Worried how we would fare on our own, we did the only sensible thing and joined the biggest team we could find. We joined up with a great bunch of people and were feeling confident, especially as there indeed was a snack round. Surely we were in with a chance now. At half-time, things were looking good. It was tight, but we were in a very close second place.
In second place, with 47 points, is Ocean's 10.
As the rounds progressed, we were doing pretty well and felt we were in with a good chance. This was completely unfounded, however, as we failed to take the lead, much to Emily's disgust, who, as ever, was gracious in defeat.
80 points. Oh. Is Ocean's 10.
The next morning, the sun really was trying its best to win its everlasting fight with the inevitable UK winter clouds. And it held on, just about long enough for the now compulsory at any van event yoga session. But as we roll into October, the British rain does have the advantage, and it continues to do what it does best. Absolutely piss it down. That was your yoga?
It was very good. I loved it. I'm feeling very limber and ready for the sports day.
The sports day we're going to win, right?
I've seen what the categories are. Don't know.
Three-legged race, so I reckon with our leg difference, we're screwed. A free hot drink from XL Coffee was very much appreciated at this point as we waited out the weather. And where there is sun and rain, there is often the gift of a rainbow.
It's been raining for days now, been running like a child. Can't feel the cold, well I'm lost here with you, lost in the woods. Lost as I choose.
The weather cleared up just in time for the much anticipated event of the weekend, the old school sports day. First up was the very traditional egg and spoon race. I don't know if our international followers have this event, but you basically have to balance an egg on a spoon and then run as fast as you can without dropping the egg to the finish line. Emily put in a valiant effort, not bad for a known dropper, but once I knew that creative cheating would be overlooked, I managed a sneaky win at this first event. Next up was the three-legged race, where your inner leg is tied to your partner's inner leg, and again you run as fast as you can to the finish line as a pair. Given the obvious height difference and Emily's much nippier speed, we weren't holding out much hope for this one. Little did we know we had a hidden talent for this event, a skill which, if we'd discovered sooner, would most certainly have led to international representation on the global circuit. For now though, there's no point dwelling on opportunities missed, and we'll continue to make silly fun videos for the internet instead.
On your mark. Get set. Go.
With a bit more creative cheating, I did pretty well balancing a bag of mini cheddars on my head whilst running, and I'm not sure who won the tug of war, but I do know it was a lot of effort and a lot of good fun. We were in a pretty good place going into the final event, the egg toss and catch. The egg toss is a game where you throw an unboiled egg back and forth between yourself and your teammate. In between each round you take a large step back, and the aim of the game is simple. Catch the egg, don't break it. Now the risk involved in playing this game is fairly obvious. However, if you haven't worked it out yet, Emily is about to demonstrate exactly what can go wrong right now. That sound right there is the sound of an egg cracking, and in case you missed it, here it is again. And here is exactly what happens when you catch an egg that cracks in your hand. And here it is again in slow motion. And again a bit closer in slow motion. And in case you want to see the reverse angle, well, we've got that too. Safe to say we did not win the egg toss, but the two pairs that were left in right to the end, I've got to say, were pretty impressive. In spite of our failure in the UG toss, I had won enough stars to be in the winning group. And I don't know how it's happened, but I found myself in the winning group, just me and all the children. It did mean though that I got to choose my prize, and when I say I got to choose my prize, well... Chocolates or Prosecco?
Chocolates.
Chocolates.
Thank you, thanks.
The truth of the matter is, Emily saw the prize and said, if you don't win, you're sleeping in your tent tonight in the rain.
Too bloody right.
Playing Old School Sports Day was a huge amount of fun, and now that the weather was holding off, what better to end a day at a van life meetup with a campfire and a bit of live music. The rain was back in play. However, this did not deter the hardcore yoga goers. My mind, however, was on something that induced a far lower state of calm. Slightly concerned is how I'm feeling this morning. A lot of vans had driven into this field 2 days before, a field which had only gotten wetter as the weekend went on. That same amount of vans now needed to tackle the quagmire to get back out, and many did. But some just didn't have the same luck. With my great love of tractors, mud and vans, I won't lie, I spent best part of this Sunday afternoon watching the vans tackle the exit. I was having a great time, as was AJ, who had made a new friend. Much to Summer's disgust though, as she'd been stuck inside. We needed to leave so we could find her some space to stretch her legs, so soon enough it was my turn to take on the mud. We were about to see if my Falcon tyres really could cut the mustard. Of course they could. It was a slippery exit, but Fanny the van, well, she slid out of there beautifully. We were on our way. Well done, little van. After the events of the weekend and the huge amount of exercise we'd undertaken during Sports Day, it seemed only right that we topped it all off with some traditional fish and chips, watching the most glorious sunset over some beautiful British countryside.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life.
Yep, you're looking good.
As always.
Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now.
It's my looking good dance. It's like my others.
You're the same.
Gotta come up with some new dance moves.
Even Summer can't look at you. She's like, what is she doing? Good morning, folks. So we have been terrible YouTubers once again. We've been to an event, filmed barely anything whatsoever, but we did get the egg smash on Emily, which was highly amusing for everyone that was there.
Genuinely, let me know in the comments if you think she'd done that on purpose, because I swear to God, she'd done that on purpose.
They can't see my throw, they only see your dramatic splash.
Honestly, I'm telling you, she's such a...
We do find it quite hard to film when we're in social situations, and usually it's just because we're busy talking and having a general good time. So we did our best, but I know there's not a lot of footage, but you're going to have to start going to these things yourself. And I can, if you want to know what Quirky are doing next year, just check out their website, their mailing list, their Instagram, because I think they've got some big plans for events next year, and they're always good, aren't they?
They are. We really enjoy them.
Yes, but on that note, we are moving on. This park up is fine. The view last night, the sunset was lovely. Emily's been for a great walk up there this morning, and the sunrise was equally as nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really, really pretty. And me and AJ, we had such a lovely time together up there.
But as usual, we've got our normal problem of there's no way we can get Summer out here. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. The park up's packed already. There's cars, there's tractors, there's cyclists, there's hikers, there's walkers, there's other vanners. It's just too busy. So today's mission, because she's been cooped up now for a few days, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has. So she needs to go out. So your mission, if you choose to accept it, Louise, is to find Summer somewhere to go.
Let's go. Mission challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
If I can get the handbrake off.
In 1.3 miles, turn right onto Old Coach Road.
She's flirting with me again.
Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
Missed the turn.
Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two.
I'm sorry, mate. Are you tired?
So, buddy.
We have arrived finally at some sort of park up that looks kind of suitable. Finding park ups with space at the minute is tough, right?
It is, yeah, and it just takes its toll.
Yeah, we've come a long way from where we left you this morning. So we was in the Mendip Hills, which is where we've been. It looks lovely and definitely noted down for future exploration. But like I say, at the minute, every car park is just ram-packed, and it's Monday as well. But we're going to get Summer out because she is hankering to go outside. Emily's hungry, so you're hankering for lunch again.
I am so hungry.
Let's get you a sandwich.
And I'm sure Summer will want feeding as well.
She's a nightmare.
She does not want to sit next to you.
Summer, we're trying to film a vlog here.
She says no.
Oh, your summer fans want some summer footage.
I actually think that the animals are worse to film with than me.
We often get asked, why is there not enough Summer and AJ footage in the vlogs? And because sometimes it is just too hard.
They are a pain, they're proper divas.
We've actually moved from the spot where we was a minute ago because there's no internet signal there, and obviously Emily needs to work, so that was a pain in the arse. But we have found this one just up the hill where we do have signal, and we did have lovely weather. So while Emily was working, I took a walk down there, loads of red kites and buzzards and stuff hunting, so that was fun to watch. And the scenery was really amazing, but there's a storm front rolling in, so visibility has now gone. But it's a pretty cool spot. Every time. So we are actually going to have to leave this one here. Something's come up at home, so we're not even going to spend the night, are we? We're going to have to make a mad dash back to the house and sort that out. So that's probably going to be the end of this video, I reckon.
It is, yes. It's a bit of a pain in the butt, but I am looking forward to a bath and to wash the clothes.
And we've also planned a trip. Now you're going to have to bear with us for a few weeks because we've still got a few bits and pieces that we need to do in the south and in the Midlands, and then we are going on a mini adventure which we're very excited about. It's going to be proper travel vlogs again, isn't it?
It is, and a few of you I think are going to be very excited that we're going to this place as well.
Yes, and now we are fully prepared after the mud and the rain and the events of this weekend. We're fully prepared for winter van life, full on UK winter van life, aren't we?
Oh, come on, get in there.
So,
we can do it.
And we're going to need it where we're going, so we'll see you lot on the next one, wherever that may be, we don't know.
Yeah, see you then.
Bye.